The most genius inventions that should be in every city and town. For all of the advancements we've made in modern technology, we've got a long way to go in some areas of everyday life. Take buttered toast, for instance. How is such a remedial task still so maddening in its own little way? Or cutting boards. The shape alone isn't conducive for chopping and cooking, and they're a total pain to clean. It's enough to hope that someone comes up with a suite of inventions, brilliant solutions that solve everyday problems. The answer you might be surprised to find is that people have come up with solutions, they just haven't quite reached the mainstream market yet. Though they haven't picked up steam as fast as, say, the selfie stick, you'll find that the new inventions below are just as brilliant and hopefully will catch on soon. So for ingenious answers to tiny problems in your day-to-day, look no further. 1. An easy-to-load toilet paper holder. How no one thought of this before, we aren't sure. What we do know is that we need one of these in our bathroom ASAP. It has spring hinges on both sides so you can load and unload toilet paper without ever removing the holder. It's genius! 2. A scent-based alarm clock. Who wants the brutal beeping of an alarm clock waking them up every morning and starting their day off on the wrong foot? Nobody. That's who. This revolutionary alarm clock replaces that shrill sound with a soothing melody. Oh, and a pleasant odor. Think freshly ground coffee, freshly mown grass, and the freshly rejuvenating scent of peppermint. Spot the trend? 3. Fanny pack sandals. Meet the fanny pack sandals. They might not be the most fashionable shoes on the market. Okay, they definitely aren't. But they're certainly the most pragmatic if you're tooling around the pool or the beach wearing something with no pockets. The slip-ons have a zippered pocket for small item storage, which is too brilliant for words. And if you're more the type who prefers fashion over functionality. 4. A sofa that turns into bunk beds. People who often host overnight guests will benefit from investing in this couch that conveniently turns into bunk beds with a simple spin. And your guests won't be complaining about stiff backs the following morning. Both of the mattresses have orthopedic slated bases. Plus, even with the bunk beds open, it takes up minimal space. 5. A pillow with a hole for your glasses. Fellow Four Eyes rejoice! There now exists a pillow with a special slot just for your glasses frame. And those of you with 20/20 vision might be thinking to yourself, but why would you need a pillow like this if you don't need glasses to sleep? To which we answer, because sometimes we like to lie down while watching TV. 6. A knife that warms butter as it spreads. Few things are as heartbreaking as watching your toast rip as you struggle to spread a cold piece of butter on it. The toast loses its puffy goodness, you lose your appetite, and all hope is lost for the breakfast you envisioned. Thankfully, there's a simple solution, and it can live right in your utensil drawer. With this warming butter knife, your butter will soften as it spreads. As one Amazon reviewer wrote, spreading butter is no longer a pain. 7. A mug with customizable temperature. Scalding hot coffee is no fun. Just ask the woman who sued McDonald's for the burns she suffered after spilling a cup of joe on her lap. Luckily, one company has come up with a solution for liquids that are perpetually too hot. They designed a mug that allows you to choose your ideal liquid temperature, and their technology will maintain the temperature as you sip leisurely. The mug is so high-tech that you can even connect it to your phone and it will keep you updated on the status of the temperature. And for some reasons to actually drink coffee. Not that you need any more. 8. Containers that remind you when food is about to expire. Americans throw away nearly $165 billion worth of food every year, which averages out to approximately $2,200 per household according to the Natural Resources Defense Council, NRDC. So what can you do about it? Well, for starters, you can invest in a set of smart containers. They track what's in your kitchen and when it's about to expire, and you can view the contents of your fridge from your phone at any time. It may be easy to forget about that bag of spinach in the back of the fridge, but not when there's a notification on your phone reminding you that you only have 24 hours left to scarf it down. 9. A strainer that attaches to the pot. No longer will you have to use a lid to try, and fail, to drain your pasta over the sink. This clip-on silicone colander will strain the water from your pasta straight from the pot, so you can continue to use the pot to mix in sauces and whatever else your palate desires. Plus, this lightweight gadget is so much easier to store than the traditional bulky strainers we're used to. And if you live in a small apartment or are lacking kitchen area, every inch of cabinet space counts. 10. A piggy bank that tracks your money. The only time one ever truly knows how much dough a piggy bank contains is when it gets emptied into a Coinstar. But if you'd rather know how much money you have as you collect it, and who wouldn't, just hand over the $14 for this coin bank that will count your scratch for you. It even keeps track of rare half-dollar and dollar coins. Cha-ching! 11. Voice-activated lights. In an official government survey, a staggering 50% of people in the United Kingdom admitted to keeping the lights on when they leave the house. The sad reality is that sometimes we forget to turn the lights off, and other times we're just too lazy to walk over to the light switch. But there's a simple solution: voice-activated light switches. If you own an Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant, then these automated lights will connect to your smart device so you can command them to dim, stay on for a specific period of time, or just turn off completely. Light-related lethargy has met its match. 12. A backpack with a USB charger. Finding an open plug in a public place, like an airport, is akin to winning the lottery. It almost never happens. But with this backpack, you won't need to. It has a built-in USB charger so you can juice as you go. Plus, it comes with a combination lock that will thwart any thief. 13. A foldable cutting board. Cutting boards. They're hard to wash and even harder to store. Luckily, someone finally figured out how to make one out of something other than wood, and so now we have a plastic cutting board that's actually dishwasher friendly. As an added bonus, this board folds up so you can easily transport your chopped food to the pot or wherever else it needs to go. And when you're done using it, stashing the thing away is effortless, since it folds to a fraction of its size. 14. A spike that automatically waters your plants. There are plenty of people that you can hire to take care of your pets while you're away, but it can be tough to find a house sitter to water your plant. Anthophiles, pay close attention. This terracotta spike will automatically water your plants for you while you're away. Just stick them into the soil and they'll take care of the rest. 15. A chip bag resealer. Given how popular potato chips are, we collectively consume 1.2 billion pounds every year, if you're wondering. It's truly shocking that no one came up with something like this sooner. This gadget uses heat to reseal snack bags once you're ready to put them back in the pantry, ensuring your food stays fresh and maintains its flavor far past the initial opening. 16. An LED car display. Many luxury cars, see anything new from BMW, come with an option to add an LED display. But if you don't own a vehicle equipped with this feature, consider investing in a separate LED display. It connects directly to your car and displays everything from your speed to the temperature straight onto your windshield. You'll never get distracted looking down at the dashboard again. 17. An instant voice translator. Since at least 350 languages are spoken throughout America, being bilingual is an invaluable skill. That said, most of us don't exactly have the time in our hands to learn that many languages. So, the next best thing is this device that will translate over 32 languages in real time. One person tested the device and raved that it is simple and intuitive, with decent information on word synonyms. 18. A wine purifier. Ulo is a revolutionary wine purifier that uses selective sulfite capture technology to filter sulfites and sediments, bringing wine back to its natural state, reads the product's website. Not only does it make the wine taste better, but it also filters out the preservatives that give people those legendary debilitating wine hangovers. Win-win. 19. A time-locking container. Sneaking a midnight snack is much more difficult when your culinary vices are safely stored in this container. Set the time of your choosing and you'll be unable to open this thing until the time expires. Don't worry, it's airtight so your food won't do any expiring. Whether you lock your food away for 3 hours or 10 days, this product guarantees that you, your spouse, and your kids won't be sneaking any cookies before dinner. 20. An ice cream lock. How many times have you come home after a brutal day at work only to find that the Americone dream you've been looking forward to is now an empty carton in the trash? Roommates, darn you! This lock will keep any unwanted grubby hands off of your precious pint so you never have to worry about empty containers again. Thanks for watching this video and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Click the bell icon to subscribe to our channels so you can receive the latest update on our fantastic videos.